Greetings. You want to see a magic trick? I figure since people are so stuck on the insane of doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, we just do the same trick. So since you already know what the trick is, you'll probably already know how I did it. We might change it up. Who knows? You have to let me think about that. I hear that people are all about the cash. I can understand that. I'm all about flipping tables. Oh, is this table oak? It's just what it is. I hear that God's bringing the storms. Pisces, don't be afraid to ask for help. Cool. Why don't you let me know who is God chasing storms with, Tarot? You said a Virgo. It's not the Virgo in my reviews, is it? So they've been chanting demons and shit. Well, that's not Pisces chanting demons. That's karmic betrayals chanting. And you said that it's never a good idea to mess with the Aries reading, because I'm an Aries Venus, so my Venus sign fits those readings. So it's never a good idea to mess with a prophet on their mission. And we know that they wanted to harvest energy off the prophet for profit. So who are these individuals that have everyone wrapped up? Pisces, don't be afraid to ask for help. Cool. Who are these individuals? I just had an interesting conversation. There was a call coming through. I do remember saying that, I know I have an appointment in 30 minutes, but I'm fucking busy, so you'll just have to wait. And it's what it was. And then we had the appointment, and they found out there's nothing better than running into my Muslim friend every day. And fucking, what did he say yesterday? I put it in the comment, or the other day. I think it was Friday. I put it in the comments. Run into my Muslim friend. He says, every time I see you, I get a shock. You're loved and protected more than you can possibly imagine, my friend. The best part about that is I'm not triggering his karma. Hell, he's growing. He has given me loving advice that has opened up doors that is just what it is. They have no idea what they've done because I don't tell them. Pisces has to move in silence, remember? So that would be another. Pisces, don't be afraid to ask for help. Great. Why does Pisces have to move in silence? With 5-star reviews, because they don't want you to heal? Is that what a bunch of unhealed people that don't want to do the work, that would rather be in the depths of their addiction? They come to you for help with their addiction, and then don't want to do the work and keep the addiction. Make it make sense. I know a reader said yesterday that and it's what it is. I mean, she uses a whole lot more words than I do. I just say, fucking, it's going to take the normies 4,000 years to figure this one out. She says that when a generational curse breaker comes in to break curses off of the bloodline, and then they choose to oppose that generational curse breaker and keep the fucking curse on their bloodline, well, then after time is up and they've chosen the curse, we chose the light, they chose the curse, they chose the bloodline curse. And then she said that they would have to wait until another birth chart match. You're fucking chosen for the astrological lottery. We'll just call that soul came in at the specific time where all the numbers, where all the planets, where it was written in the stars. That person came in to break the bloodline curses off of the family, and they picked the bloodline curse. And it's what it is. And, when you're born into that family, you're born into that fucking curse. So then when you break the curse and the family chooses to fucking keep it, that's what it is. I can't do it. Pisces, don't be afraid to ask for help. Cool, with these fucking people out of my energy. Carry them away, God. That's what it is. You're bringing the storms. Cool. Chase that enemy down with great vengeance and furious anger. Pisces is asking for help. I think all of this Pisces is far from stuck. Let me tell you what stuck is. Stuck is the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit all over the internet currently with Gary Gensler, the guy the cop that's now doing fucking the cop. There's a cop on YouTube I get my financial advice from. Sweetie, total asshole. He's the biggest prick on the planet. You gotta love him. You gotta love everybody. Sweetie, he's the biggest prick on the planet. I'm not going to tell you who he is. You can fucking ask to receive that. Anyway, when you're getting your financial advice from a cop that is on YouTube threatening to cat people, it's just what it is. You got to love that guy. He gets drunk every Friday night. It's just what it is. However, he has also taken a picture of Gary Gensler, the head of the Securities Exchange Commission for the American federal government that fought in the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit. He fought because he didn't want this digital finance system coming out because it would footprint and digital and blah and this and this and this and this and this. Now you got a cop dressing him up like a clown for being a pedo. No wonder he fought. No wonder he fought to keep that shit a secret. And now we have to wait for all of the people that hired him to give us regulations on our finances. Think about that. Think about that. I like what you've got. I want to take what you've got. I don't want to admit banging a bunch of kids on an island. I don't want to admit to that, but I still think that I'm obligated to have your elephant in the room. It's just what it is. You know what? I think your kid's got a big elephant ass. I think I'm going to fly him out. I'm going to fly him out to an island. It's just what it is. I mean, no wonder these corrupt individuals don't want their finances being brought into the light. They've been spending it on your kids. Pisces, ask for help. Cool. Give me government regulations being designed by a bunch of power grabbing pedos. I'd love that. I do. I'd like that shit on my desk. I'd like that shit on my desk by 3:30. Okay. Where's the fucking coffee? It's just what it is. Hang on. You ever seen Office Space? Yeah, if you could have that on my desk by 3:30, that'd be great. No, I don't think you understand pedo doing a power and a money grab and making regulations for my new finances. If you could have those regulations on my table by 3:30, that'd be great. That's what it is. And keep in mind, that's the energy that's been in the cards for quite some time. The Office Space. Now, what was the story with Office Space? Office Space is about a guy that hated his cubicle job. He hated, I think he was doing something else. He hated selling people a pipe dream with a carrot on a stick for fucking t-shirts and prizes. He didn't like that idea. So he goes to a hypnotist to get his problem solved. And once the induction was done and he was in a state of hypnosis, the hypnotist had a heart attack and passed away. So now this guy's hypnotized to not give a shit. He really doesn't give a shit. Really, certainly doesn't give a shit. He didn't give a shit about pedos. He didn't give a shit about Office Space. He didn't give a shit about... it feels good to be a gangster. That's one of the best scenes. If you've never seen the God It Feels Good to Be a Gangster scene from Office Space, go watch that. If you could go watch that and then let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on it, that'd be great. If you could have that on my desk by 3:30, that'd be great. So when I hear a reader say that, Pisces, don't be afraid to ask for help. The Earth Angel with the intuition and the power that is freaking out communities. Cool. I need these pedos on an island wanting to do a land grab to get those fucking regulations from that lawsuit on my desk by 3:30 so I can get on my motherfucking life. Simple enough. That'd be great. That would be great. Because the last thing I'm going to do is have a bunch of followers, thousands of followers, high ticket clients. And then you go to the bank and they say, you know what? They've hid the gold. The money is no longer fucking good here. Here's some Chuck E. Cheese tokens. Right? And you can't. When I talk to someone in the meeting, they're like, yeah, well, that's just going to take some time. Yeah, well, cool. The time that it's going to take for that to happen, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it so that we're prepared. Safety first. It's a fucking safety meeting. We're going to talk about that shit. Because when it happens, and everybody that I've talked to and asked the question, how are you preparing your clients for the new digital financial system that's going to affect the planet globally? It's a simple Google search. Anyone can use Google. You can go to any fucking search engine. Nose is itching to the point of a sneeze. Let's get that sage out of here, shall we? Anyway, think about that. When I ask public speakers, how are you getting your followers, your sheeple, your masses prepared for a fucking simple Google search? How will the new digital financial system affect the planet globally? Oh, well, we talk about this, and this. And I'm like, yeah, none of that shit is in a fucking government lawsuit right now. Everything that you're talking about with those people has nothing to do with the fucking law. You're talking to them about fucking this, about bells and whistles, and none of that shit has anything to do with a lawsuit. There's a current lawsuit right now that's beating the American government. Now, when you beat the fucking government, chances are I'm going to listen to what them people are saying. They're beating the government. Nobody beats I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy. That's what your cop who has turned not financial advice, but certainly fucking wealth management and regulations, fucking truth speaking. Right? He's a cop. Nothing better than seeing a cop taking a government official and throwing their face on YouTube dressed like a fucking clown. It's almost like tarot. It is. It's almost with the grindle teeth. The psychotic X with the devil working through him. Simple enough. Anyway, you've got a cop, a retired police officer. I don't even know if he's fucking retired. Who knows what that guy does? Who cares? I don't care what he fucking does. He tells you he's a scammer. Right after he tells you used to be, fucking, the enforcement of fucking da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm a fucking scammer. I'm fucking this. I'm that. I'm all those things. Fucking, I'm all that shit. When he tells you that, you just, okay, tell me more. Tell me more, you idolized scammer. Tell me more. And then he puts a picture of a government official on his webpage dressed like a fucking clown. Great. So I need to know why clowns are making decisions with our finances. Pisces, don't be afraid to ask for help. Cool. How do we get around a bunch of pedo clowns making decisions when it comes to our money and our land and the land of the free? Are they free to do that shit? Yeah, the secret's out. I hear they attacked an Earth Angel. The secret's out. I hear they attacked an Earth Angel, and now God is bringing the wrath upon these people with storms, while the Eye of Ra's just kind of blue skies, nothing but blue skies. Simple enough. Great. So you've got fucking Pisces. You taught these. That's what it is. It's a blessing or a lesson. Pisces is teaching people blessings or lessons. My question is, where are these individuals? Are they on a fucking island somewhere with your kids? Is that where they're at? You got all this information about tunnels and shit from Mexico to Los Angeles. Is that why the city of angels was on fire? Did we forget about that shit? Is that why God decided to deluge New Mexico right at the same time as Dr. Hawk and the Hawk 2 girl? Dr. Hawk 2 all over New Mexico. That's what it is. It makes it simpler. That's what it is. And it gives the government officials the chance to dip the children in the water to get them pre-wet before they siphon their young succulent virgin energy for manifestation. Isn't that what they're doing to the Earth Angel? That pure, omnipotent, omnipresent Kundalini energy. Very fucking simple. I mean, you can't tell me that they're not attacking a healer for their succulent, healing, manifesting energy. I got the fucking manual. That's what it is. Is this what they want? Is this the problem that they have? Is this what they're fucking harvesting when I've got the manual? I didn't write the manual, but I got it. Simple enough. Simple enough. How the fuck do you think I know what they're doing? Pisces, ask for help. With what? Fucking pedos running your fucking police department? They work for the fucking government, don't they? Doesn't federal law supersede any state? Okay, great. Supersede their ass to the island. Where's the list? I need regulations. I don't give a fuck about anything. They can bang all your children. Mine are grown. Mine are of the fucking age that I don't care anymore. You're the one that lets the government bang your kids. It's just what it is. Mine are of age. It's what, if they want to go bang a government official, it's what it is. They're of age. I can't say anything about that. They're no longer my responsibility. They're adults. A couple government officials I wouldn't mind banging. There's some of them, though, that they have a problem with sex because nobody would fuck them. Anyway, that's a joke, too. I stole that. I can't remember who I stole it from, or I'd tell you. I think it was George Carlin. The people that want to control your sex life are people that you wouldn't fuck in the first place. That's what it is. That's why your kids are easy picking on an island. I'm tired of that energy. We want rid of that shit. It's just what it is. However, what do you think what is the population going to do when they realize that all of this shit is fucking energy manipulation backfiring? You can't have that many fucking readers that don't know each other talking about the same thing, because the energy doesn't lie. The cards, they don't lie. They wouldn't be able to, I wouldn't be able to fucking just randomly fucking pick these readers. First thing I do, make sure they don't do private readings. That way you can't fucking get a hold of them. What problem did I have with that? What did I run into? Pisces, help me out. Cool. What is a fucking Tukey Tarot? Can you tell me? Can you tell me what Tukey Tarot is? Do we still have a fucking human connection with one another, do we? Right? Because you've got tarot readers that are struggling speaking the truth, and you've got fucking Tukey. She looks like AI. Looks like AI to me. I can't fucking tell. Whoever pulled that off, they did a pretty good job. However, when I look in the comments and I see, oh, you have such a nice soothing voice, your eyes are so inviting, and then I go and I try to fucking research whoever made that comment, there's nothing on them, so that could be it's like AI taking over to harvest energy and control the narrative. That's what it is. And then you see Tukey Tarot. I'm a fucking healer. I'm in Australia. I'm this healer in Australia. She has no disclaimer. She has no way of getting in contact. How the fuck is she going to heal you? You can't get a hold of her. She's healing you with her channel that's harvesting your energy, talking about earth angels and chosen ones and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I can just fucking, with 35,000 views. Now I can just see somebody fucking in a shorter period of time than my channel has been on. So I could just fucking see somebody sitting back programming that shit with a big bud since they boycotted Bud Dummer. Since they boycotted Bud Dummer, it's just what it is. We're going to sit back with a chief, with a big chief and a Bud Dummer. And I want me a Tukey Tarot talking about Earth, big fat beer belly, with a big Tukey Tarot, inviting eyes and a soothing voice to harvest as much. I'm using AI against the tarot reader. We want her, she's got to be a healer from down under, a healer in Australia where ain't nobody going to go for healing. So there's no way to get a hold of it. The things that I look for, she has. She has everything that I'm looking for, except fucking a disclaimer, a business. She says she's all of these things, but you can't fucking find her. She's going by a fake name, an AI name, Tukitero. Right? And when you go back to the original videos, where, yes, I'm a real person, fucking it is the biggest bullshit, and people fell for that. Yeah, see, they're building the beast right now. What does building the beast mean? I'll tell you what it means. 6 corporations rule the world. We all know that. If you read the first testament of the Illuminatium, it will tell you. To keep people from rising to an ascended degree of power, they collect all of your information so that they could shame you, turn people against you. Cool, so I started off with that. Turned everyone against me with 5-star reviews, baby. Oh my God, everyone's getting karma now. We told them that. That's how I turned them against me. You know, you'll get fucking karma. Spiritual businesses come with karma. We told you that. Generational curse breakers. Fucking Aries, it's not a good idea. Aries, it is not a good idea to mess with a prophet or their mission. What was the message in her cards? When a generational curse breaker comes to prophesize truth, once we fucking find it out of the illusion, share it with others. What? The truth hurts. Once you get the truth, that shit hurts. If the truth doesn't hurt, give me a fucking like. I'll flip that shit around. I know you hate that. Cool. If you're going to hate, you have to donate. It's the rules. So Pisces, don't be afraid to ask for help. Great. I need government regulations, and I need to make sure that it's not fucking pedos making the regulations because they don't want the digital footprint to out them on the money they have spent to the fucking mob, on the money they have spent to fucking banging kids, on the fucking all the laws. They make all these fucking laws, and then they don't have to follow them. And then you get a company that comes in. And it's smart guys. The smart guys come up with a company, and they come in, and it solves a real world problem. Okay, well, cool. It looks like the people on the island, they're a fucking real world problem. So these guys, they solve a real world problem. But you got people that have been to that real world problem that want to fight them tooth and nail. Okay, great. So they win. Truth always wins. And now you've got the head of the fucking problem that you got a cop saying he gave head to kids. What, it dressed him like a clown. No wonder he wanted to fight that. Cool. That was the head of your Securities Exchange Commission of your finances. Fought them tooth and nail with a cop on YouTube calling him a pedo. Go argue with the cop. I need regulations from that fucking company. Whoever was the head of that shit that makes the fucking regulations, cool, they've moved him out. So whoever they put in new, I need the regulations so I can get on with my fucking life before I have to deal with a whole bunch of people that have to learn a new digital financial system that's going to affect the planet globally when most people can't even fucking read to understand the financial system we have now. At least the ones trying to rob me. That's what it is. You got a fucking community of kids around here. Oh shit, he's all by himself. Let's get the fucking. You guys got gang stalking in fucking Arizona. I've got fucking wannabe. I've got the kids with fucking hockey sticks from Dogma trying to take out God for playing skee ball. I want my $2. That's what the fuck that's what it is. That's what we deal with around here. Pisces, don't be afraid to ask for help. I don't need any fucking help. This shit's hilarious. If you feel like you have something to fucking offer that they don't have provided yet, the things that I need help with, they haven't fucking regulated to affect your life yet. Those are the things I need help with. I need help with knowing what the regulations are that you're going to have to follow. We all will if we want to follow the regulations. Or we can step out of the matrix and let all that shit crumble with hurricanes, volcanoes, and tornadoes. AC just went off. Sounds like that's a good idea. No more air. So it is chosen 144. What did he say? When a temperance angel causes judgment on their energy, the very air you breathe will work against you. Is that Dexter? Is Dexter working against them? I wake up this morning to God is chasing the enemy of the earth angel with fucking hurricanes. Okay, great, Pisces. I need help with that. Pisces, don't be afraid to ask for help. Cool. Who is the enemy? So that while God is chasing the enemy with hurricanes, are there hurricanes in the news? Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, then this reader could possibly be right. That God is chasing and she called out the same sign that someone else did. So if you've got two people that don't know each other calling out one sign that God is chasing with the fucking storms, cool. Wait, Pisces, don't be afraid to ask for help. Cool. Who's God chasing with hurricanes? And how will that benefit the people that are around that person? Because if God is chasing one fucking witch with a storm, doesn't that affect the people around them? Confirmation. Oh, 1121. Look at that. The master Pisces, the master of duality with one. And she was right. 818. And I already I go to my Facebook, you can see the clickbait. So what she said, 818 was karma for one and karma. So it is, God has reversed the roles. I hear whole communities attack that earth angel, and now whole communities are under judgment. Congratulations. Whole communities are freaking the fuck out, Pisces. How did you know? Well, very, very simple. Don't I work with the Most High? Isn't Pisces connection to the spiritual Most High? Isn't that what people are hating on? The spiritual gifts? They want to take Pisces gifts. Oh, no. Pisces can't fucking have anything. We're going to steal the gifts. We're going to take all that. Cool. God said you get to steal the storms too. Right up. Oops. Upside your head. You got a hurricane upside your head. Simple enough. Pisces, don't be afraid to ask for help. Cool. Make the storms stop. Make the storms that are chasing the enemy stop. That'd be great. If you could. What's up, Di? Am I being too loud? Am I being too? You didn't even hear me, huh? Your earphones up. It's just not that loud. You going to work? Yeah. All right, man. I will see you when you get back. Emotions. We just almost threw that on the floor. What are they saying about the clairsentient? Fuck how that clairsentient feels. Cool. I took their emotions as a reversal and I threw it on the ground. That's what it is. And I love that energy in the cards about trying to keep Pisces in solitude. When is the last time they ever realized that it's lonely at the top? Oh, he thinks he's better than us. Well, it is kind of lonely at the top. Pisces, don't be afraid to ask for help. These people are trying to go against God is like trying to attack an iceberg with a fucking pickaxe at the tip. Okay, great. Pisces, don't be afraid to ask for help. Sweet, I need pickaxe donations before communities are fucking running around with pitchforks and torches. Oh, they're doing everything they can to keep the truth from coming out. They wouldn't be doing everything they can to keep the truth coming out if they weren't keeping you in the dark. Karma. What's the difference between an earth angel and a community? Community's under judgment. The whole fucking community. That is the earth angel a part of the community? Yeah, that's what it is. Can't do anything about that. Chances are, if you're the smartest fucking person in the community, you're in the wrong community. Pisces, don't be afraid to ask for help. Thank you. God got us all that is. Carry the community away. Carry them away. Readers are talking about all of them being drugged to hell. Good job. Good job, community. Go argue with the reader that says the jinn are going to drag you to hell. God got us all that is. Angels, archangels, cinemasters of the divine white light. Has to be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself as well as those I do readings for. Namaste. That's what it is. They got no freaking Pisces, they will never admit this to you, but you were right. Well, I know I'm 10 steps ahead. The INFJs are known for that. If you go to any fucking MBTI licensed counselor, the first thing they tell the INFJ is expect that from half-wits. They're 10 steps behind you. Oh, he thinks he's better than us. 10 steps better. I'm 10 steps ahead of you. You will be as good as I am when you get 10 steps closer. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. No INFJ can do. We're typically misunderstood by left and right brain people. That's what it is. We don't use either side. Both sides simultaneously split right down the middle. Causes jealousy? Oh, nobody likes a know-it-all. Nobody likes a dumbass either. It's just simple enough. It's two sides of the same dumb shit. It's just what it is. Can't do anything about it. It's just what it is. When I hear that shit about the chameleon is able to blend in anywhere, well, yeah, I agree with that. But you got to think about what they're wanting you to fucking. I don't care about any of that. That's what it is, right? So everybody that's getting karma and their illegal surveillance and da 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 da. Yeah, it's what it is. I can't do anything about that. All that shit that you readers are talking about, yeah, they're fucking coming in right now. Energies from the past worried about what someone else is fucking doing instead of themselves. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Nothing happens by chance. Everything happens for a reason. There is no such thing as a coincidence. Everything is a co-created experience with the divine. And it's what it is. I mean, I can't do anything about that. You think God's chasing the enemy with fucking hurricanes? You think so? Cool. Do you really want to be around? Do you think you really want to be around the enemies? We already know that they're females. Oh, hey, I hear there's a Gulf Stream coming up about to hit San Antonio Friday, didn't it? Left brain, right brain, subconscious mind. You don't think God was chasing enemies in San Antonio, do you? You have to go talk to the tarot readers. I wouldn't know. Cards in the upright. No, we'll flip it around. Simple enough. What is the power on the situation? Oh, they're fighting. The powers that were are fighting with all they got. Oh, the truth's coming out. This means war. You can't handle the truth. No compassion. That's what it is. The powers that were are fighting with all they got and no compassion. What's the outcome? Yeah, they're not masters. It's just what it is. We're taking our power back. Can't do anything about it. I can't do anything about a fucking corrupt group of this. This takes two to fucking tango. So you've got over fucking people that aren't masters. Two people that aren't masters are fighting right now. That's what it is. Two people that aren't masters because we're taking our power back. Two separate entities are fighting like hell right now with no compassion for one another because neither one of them are masters. That's called a sparring match. That's called a sparring match with the master going, round 2, fight! Finish him! Emotions on the situation. Yeah, fucking, it looks like it's women. Or there are women out there fighting each other. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. No means no, ladies. Fucking, I hear Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn are wrapped up in they tried to betray the Earth Angel only to get betrayed by the gods. Kick the fuck out of heaven. I can't do anything about that. It's just what it is. Okay, yeah, upside down energy exchange. It's what it is. I can't do anything about that. They're happiness haters. They don't want to see Pisces happy. Cool. Then fucking they tried to celebrate the prematurely the unalive or failure of an Earth Angel. Cool. Now I'm dancing in the rain, just dancing in the rain. I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. That's what it is. What a glorious thing. I can't do anything about that. You got people fighting in the storm. I'm singing in the rain. Manifestation on the situation. Here's my card. Higher consciousness. You've got energies out there talking about Pisces has ascended to the highest level of human consciousness known to man, the magnum opus, the creator consciousness. The creator that I talk into that answers, the creator consciousness that I tap people into that answers all your fucking questions. I'm a walk-in one of those. A soul walk-in one of those. That's what it is. Show some gratitude. I hear they went up against somebody that had a fucking... You can't go till it's your turn. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. What are Pisces' secret intentions in all this? Well, sooner or later, I'm kind of hoping for some bilingual girl to be standing over me going, oh my God, what the fuck am I watching right now? I can't figure out which language to pray in. I'm just kind of into that shit. Oh my God, he's not dying. What the fuck is going on? I do. Yeah, it's what it is. I mean, fucking, you guys, y'all flock to fucking crazy blondes on a plane. That motherfucker is not real. It's what it is. I can't do anything about that. They take her off like she's fucking nuts, and I'm telling you, she probably wasn't. She was probably a seer that they just didn't fucking want what she saw to be public. Health's in the upright. Simple enough. That's what it is. Right? I mean, come on. How can we go forward with a healing business when you have all of these fucking hurricanes, when you have all these natural disasters happening over a corrupt group of parasites trying to destiny swap and harvest energy off of an earth angel? It's just what it is. Why didn't they get the manual? Why didn't they come and talk to the fucking teacher that has the manual? Oh, that's right, because it was just easier to take from that individual. Oh, they thought it was easier to take from that individual. Cool. If they can take energy from an energy master, they can take a hurricane to their community. Masculines are upside down. I can't do anything about that. Oh, now 10 steps later, you want to be a fucking karmic. Upside down karmics. Can't do anything about that. That's what it is. I can't do anything about tarot readers picking up individuals that are trying to pull off the grand heist watching tarot. They're watching the tarot readers without a fucking... Can you really blame them? The energies they were picking up, I know for a fact, don't even know how to read. They're watching energy readers trying to devise a plan to embarrass the healer because they're embarrassed they didn't learn how to read in school. Fucking unanswered prayers. What it is. Can't do anything about that. Fucking, I'm embarrassed for them. These people, how many readers are saying these people have been warned, and they have been warned, and they have been warned, and they just wouldn't stop, and they just wouldn't stop, and now they're getting karma, and they want to blame you for the karma they're receiving. Oh God, I can't do anything about that. Fucking swear, nurture something else. Yeah, we'll just take our nurturing ability fucking elsewhere. We're going to take our toys and we're going to go home. Harmony and balance on the situation. Yep. Women who can teach you anything. Thank you, Ascended Master Madame Takada. Thank you, Dolores Cannon. Women who have been fucking robbed from the grave by maggot brains. What is a maggot brain? I'll reiterate on that. When you hear my personal opinion on what a maggot brain is someone who feeds off of a master from the grave, plagiarizes their work, takes their ideas because they're no longer alive to defend themselves. Read you bedtime stories written by someone else. So that you wake up from the devil's clutches with the wish fulfilled. Families are upside down over this shit. Can't do anything about that. That's what it is. And I mean, when we pick up the energy, and the tarot readers are picking up the energy, and I'm having INFJ trust their intuition. We go, that sounds like this person. And then you come out and you say, hey, look, these tarot readers are picking up this person. And then those people amp up. They amp up their attacks to get more karma. Congratulations. Failures. Absolute failures. right? Keep in mind, they wouldn't be bribing people to hide the truth. They wouldn't be amping up their dark magic and their secret societies and groups to stop the healer. A reader just said it the other day. If it didn't fucking work the first time, what makes them think it's going to work the next time? Right? The first time that it worked, the vibration was fucking, I was pissed. Spiritual warfare, all this fucking shit. Blah, 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 blah. Cool. What are the three ways that my spiritual protection enters the vessel? What are the three ways that one of my angels fucking Scotty snatched me as a medium? Why do I stay shielded? So I can feel comfortable. I can get mad as fuck in my bubble and be just fine. She said, what did a reader say? She says, you don't always have to be happy, but you can be grateful. Yes, I'm pissed. I'm mad as hell, and I am not going to take it anymore, but I'm grateful for this bubble. Narcissists are shitting. That's what it is. They don't have any spiritual protection. And that's the thing that's going to be alarming when all this comes down. When groups of people that do this of a morning start doing this in the afternoon, they're going to look for someone to blame. Cool. Blame the person that is laying there. Oh, but they're people in power. I can't do anything about that. Weren't they taking bribes and trying to cover shit up, and now God's spinning them around like a blender in a fucking hurricane named Dexter? Can't do anything about that. You got a friend in me. That's what it is. Friends from the past, narcissists in the present. What is the outcome? Put your heart into your work. They were the key to your success. The empath narcissist paradigm, cool. They are the key to your set. You are the phoenix rising from their ashes. Once they get unmasked because of their entity attachments, it's not that fucking hard. I've had a reptilian attachment removed from me. That's why I chose to study Reiki and reptilian attachment removal. The coolest shit, Christine, I've ever seen. When you're talking to a healer over Messenger and they're fucking telling you, you have a reptilian in your heart, I'm going to rip it out. Thank you for the consent. You may cough a little bit. Bitch, let me tell you now, I almost threw up in a laundromat. The fuck did you release? Like, hey, that's the funniest conversation ever. I know she had to giggle. I was like, Christine, did you just go inside me? Am I pregnant? What the fuck? Love is all there is. Keep in mind, all this shit will always be her fault because we'd be having a much different conversation. You'd probably be looking at Scott talking to Susie. Hi, my name's Ethel. How you doing? 50-50 chance of fucking anything that happens from this point forward. Simple enough. Spirit says there's a 50-50 chance. Right? It's a lesson or a blessing. It's easy enough. Love is supporting all of it. Oh, you think it's Kundalini energy? You think so? The creative life force energy of the magnum opus? You think so? Do I even need any more cards? Thank you, spirits. What it is? I can't do anything about that. Pisces, don't be afraid to ask for help. Great. Fucking which enemy of Pisces are all these readers talking about that God is chasing with hurricanes? I'm going to go back and listen to the reading because it's just what it is. I mean, she's already said the signs, so I guess we have to just follow the signs. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. All right. But however, I don't want to hear any. We've already agreed. When we said stop, no, and don't, we saw your future outcome. Now that your future outcome is happening because we said stop, no, and don't, and now you're permanently being stopped, no, don't. God's giving that ass a whooping. God's saying, come on, we told you to stop. We told you it's a backfire. It's not like a release of gas. No, it's a magic backfire. It's an ass whooping by the universe. It's a universal clapback. Can't do anything about that. And you got to think, they don't believe in any of this shit. Okay, great. God's making them a believer now. That's what it is. Can you really fucking blame them? Hey, this is what it is. I didn't believe in the wheel of karma until someone asleep explained it to me without a clue of what it is. Confirmation. That's what it is. So I agree. Pisces, don't be afraid to ask for help. Great. Your challenge today is to let all the other Pisces know who the enemy is that all these readers are talking about. God is chasing with hurricanes. I'm gonna go walk my dog or let it walk me. Namaste.